Hi everybody! Today for Creative Creatures, we're going to see how I draw a NemoToad. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, so NemoToad, the reason behind this name. A NemoToad actually exists. There really is a thing called a NemoToad. It's got nothing to do with what I'm drawing here, but the name sounds like a toad, and Nemo or Nema made me think of Nemo, which is like, you know, aquatic, I think. I don't know. Maybe I've always assumed, you know, maybe it's not. I really don't know. I just thought it would be funny to draw. But anyway, I just want to make something kind of crazy, kind of weird. I mean, just having fun, but a toad. That's really what it comes down to. Now, a NemoToad is, you should look it up and see what it is. It's really cool. It's like this weird little, like see-through worm. That's the best way I can describe it. And I'm not a word person. You know that. I'm not a speaker. I'm not a describer. I'm a drawer. That's it. So it's like this weird looking clear worm, and I think they're tiny, like microscopic, you know. But it made me think, okay, what do I want to do toad wise, and how I'm going to make him clear? So there's a lot of different pictures of toads and things like that. So I was looking at, there's some with bumps and they're not freckles, but yeah, almost like warts, you know, that kind of thing, but bumps all over them. And like this little guy. Oh, I lost it here. There. Little bumps all over the place that are everywhere, you know? And so I thought, what if I make him bigger? And I mean, in so many words, color is going to have to take care of it. And I can make those clear and see-through and whatnot, you know, and then I'll just add a little bit of maybe like a bubble. We'll give him a gigantic clear shell, you know, and then we'll say that's his stuff on his back. Again, remember, we're just making this stuff up, so we can say whatever we want about it. But yeah, that's the idea behind the NemoToad. Okay, so I think I'm ready. I'm going to go ahead and jump in, but let me erase some of these sketch lines because I want my Sharpie to stand out, not my pencil lines. But all I needed were the sketch lines. I didn't need to really press too much harder. So I got to be careful and lightly erase. So I say we get going and welcome everybody that skipped. And get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than a fine point. It can find things that a fine point can't quite find. Sketch the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. So I'm going to start with the Sharpie fine point and just jump right in. If you want to see more creative creatures and fun stuff we do on the weekend, up here I'm going to put a playlist. You can check out that stuff, or just look at my playlist in general. No matter what you're looking for, it might already be there. So go check that out. All right, I'm going to draw an eye here. I'm going to draw another one over here. And not really circular, and kind of round, but the lids are kind of over it too, kind of like this. Right? Kind of enclosing it. That kind of thing. Right? Because they kind of come, well, I guess they come around it like that. So some of it can be seen and some of it can't. That's kind of what I'm going for. Let's draw his big old pupils. The old NemoToad. You guys watch Futurama? Do you even know what Futurama is? Because they can't find it anymore. I'm going to draw some crazy stuff all over him. because I mean that's kind of the nice fun thing about drawing this toad is it's crazy. You know, there's all kinds of things we get to make. There's no rhyme or reason. We're just going to draw lots of crazy lines all over the place, you know? I mean, that's why I wanted to draw a toad. Just a crazy old weird looking monster, you know? Just some strange mouth lines. And wrinkles, a lot of wrinkles and folds and stuff like that. Now, I need to break it up with a few lines of this Sharpie, because if I just do it with the big Sharpie, I mean, I can, but I kind of want to, you know, emphasize a few other things. And it's hard with just the same level of Sharpie. And like doing stuff like this really helps break it up for me. If you're working with pencil, you know, it's whatever you want to make of it. But I like adding extra little lines like this, just to kind of, you know, again, break it up and do some strange face lines and stuff like that. Not all the time, not everywhere, you know, but just a little something to mix it up. I mean, that's what this and tomorrow's Sunday Fun Day, that's what the weekend is about. I like just making weird stuff, you know, and seeing what comes out of it. Let's go ahead and draw his arms so we can kind of get a shape for where he is. So I'm going to draw his big old toady arms like this. I'm just kind of spacing him out like he's a weirdo toad. Like that. Again, just gonna draw some extra little strangeness, you know? A little web on his feet. A little extra crease lines here for his big old fat arms. Stuff like that. Okay. Let's see, let's do his other one over here, then I'll draw his belly. So his arm is just pretty much just kind of, there's that elbow, like that, and it's going to bring it down and draw this other side. And see how I made it a little different, but kind of the same, that I'm just trying to break it up into this weird, you know, amphibious hand, toad, foot thing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to draw his belly. Like that. And he does have more here, like more folds and wrinkles and stuff like that. But you know, we can do a lot with color. I just want to give you a little something to draw. Okay. Now, since he's a toad and he's pretty much hunched over, let's draw, here's his back. Well, let's get over to it. I'm sorry. I'm going to draw the weird little wrinkly bubble things I was talking about in the sketch. If you want to know what I'm talking about, why I did this, go back to the sketch portion and see what I say about all these little bumps. And I did kind of sketch this out, so this is kind of planned. This does have an overall idea, but I am just making it up. I'm just saying, well, let's add a bubble here, a little one there. You know, because ultimately I can plan it, but as I'm drawing, it kind of takes me another place too. It's like, okay, well, where's that gonna go? You know, what were you thinking there? You know, I can see more as I'm sketching it out. Okay, there's going to his back leg. let's see, let's do another one here. It's almost like a cloud, you know? I was talking about doing a big bubble around him, so I'm going to do that with the smaller Sharpie just to kind of show that it's almost like an encased dome type kind of thing. Okay, for his foot here, I'm just going to come down here and do like we did with his hands, and just draw this weird little thing back behind it. So see, it's almost like a fourth arm, but it's his foot. There's his belly going back here to that. And again, gonna draw some weird digits. Again, don't know why, just drawing crazy stuff, you know? Weird toad wrinkles. Something like that. So let's give him his little what do you call it? Ooh, let's do this. I want to do this too. His weird little dome. Okay, so let's see, it's attached right here. I'm just going to go around like this, and I want to do it with the smaller Sharpie just to accent that it's there, but it's clear, you know, like he's encased in this little bubble dome, and it's just kind of going all through his body, maybe through his head like that, connects down here, something like that. And then we'll do some crazy color stuff there. So I said we take care of the rest with color. So for creative creatures, that is a NemoToad. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.